From Buena Vista Television, this is BVTV Tonight. Tonight's guests are Chance Johnson and David Walker. Tonight's segment is Sweet Sounds. Tonight's game is Puppet Improv. And here's your host, Kyle Wiebers.
Hey everybody, welcome back to BVTV Tonight. Who's ready for a good episode tonight? I know I am, but I kind of have to be. We've got another great show for you all tonight. Theater student Chance Johnson and theater professor David Walker are here tonight. And they're here to promote some of their upcoming productions in the theater department. So if you're watching this anytime after April 2018, if this somehow ends up in a time capsule or something, none of this will be relevant to you at all. But we've got some fun games tonight, so hopefully that makes up for it. But in all seriousness, with the theater people here, it got me thinking about some of the play productions I've been a part of. One time, I was in a production of Julius Caesar, and I actually accidentally came to rehearsal dressed as a bottle of Caesar dressing. Turns out Julius Caesar and Caesar salad are two completely different things. Freshman year, I was Alan Seymour in the BV production of Picnic. That one's not a joke. That actually did happen. I got a picture here. Would you look at that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And no, I am not a theater major. I am not a math major. I am not a digital media major. For the last time, I am a psychology major. Okay. As for tonight, I'll play the character of a funny host. At least, I hope he'll be funny. We've got another entertaining episode tonight. We'll have some of those great games later that you're not going to want to miss. And we're going to catch you right after this commercial break. Our first guest isn't playing around, but he is in plays. Please welcome junior theater major Chance Johnson. Good to see you, Chance. Good to have you on.
Yeah, nice to see you again, Kyle.
So, you said that we've talked a little bit, and you've said that you're in the upcoming theater production, Noises Off. But we're going to... I want to ask you a little bit about that production first. So can you tell us a little bit about the play and then your role within that play?
Wow, okay. Noises Off is a farce.
Okay.
Hysterical comedy. It's almost like Murphy's Law, where everything that can go wrong will inevitably go wrong, and it plays to comedic effect. It's really an interesting show. I don't want to give too much away because I want everyone who can go see it to go see it.
Yes, very true.
Yes. And I play a character called Tim, who is a very exhausted stage manager, trying to keep the show together and do a lot of interesting tasks throughout the show.
I feel like that is the role of the stage manager, though,
yeah.
You are the oil to the machine, pretty much. So.
I've been a stage manager before, so I can attest.
So you can relate to that.
Yes, I can
It's a
relate.
little bit easier to pull that into your character.
Right.
Is there anything unique about this production that you've not necessarily encountered as an actor before in terms of set or some of the things that you've been working with on this production?
Well, I have to say I've never been on a set quite like the one we have.
Okay.
I suppose I can give something away about the set.
Okay.
It moves.
Okay.
The whole set.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. I don't know. I don't know if I can give too much away. It's a very interesting show, I promise.
So all we know is that so far is Chance is the stage manager, and then that the set moves.
The set moves.
I feel like you're really playing this like the Avengers Infinity War. You're not revealing anything. It's like Disney's got a hold on you.
Listen,
and they don't
it's in
want
my
you to...
contract.
It's in your contract.
It's in my contract not to say anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what else is in my contract?
What's that?
I'm not allowed to cut my hair.
Wow, that's I've been there though too.
Yeah.
That's
No,
an interesting.
this is the first time I've ever had this scruff.
Yeah,
so.
they make it. I have to shave, so it's in my contract that I have to shave. So, two different contracts,
Very different worlds.
Very different worlds. So, how exactly did you get into theater and acting then? Since we're not wanting to divulge too much about the show, I'll ask some questions about you personally then.
Right. Well, thank you. That's very courteous. I notice. Just before I go into my life story, I wanted to say, I noticed that you have a little Buddy Beaver on your desk.
I do have a little Buddy Beaver.
Yeah.
Our director produced the commercials that you'll be seeing for this production.
Yeah.
And they won a Crystal Pillar Award. So,
yeah.
That's awesome.
And I had a bit of a personal stake in that. I'm very happy to have seen Morgan succeed like that, because he asked me to narrate those commercials. Yes. So that is my voice in those Buddy Beaver commercials.
And they sound great.
And they do sound great.
They sound and look
great.
And
they look fantastic.
They look fantastic.
Yes.
Absolutely correct. Yeah. So very deserving of that award.
So
so I'm taking credit for that by having it on my desk.
Nice,
but,
smooth.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but just to quickly go into it, I got into theater in high school. It wasn't something that I immediately got into. I was actually coerced into doing it, kind of against my will, but that's besides the point. And once I got into it, I found that I really, really loved it. And at the time, I was a very intense science geek, but I knew that I had a passion for theater. So when I got here, I was actually a double major with the strangest combination. I was doing chemistry and theater as a double major. So clearly I'm intelligent.
That works. Actors have to have chemistry with each other.
Hey.
So, okay, I had
But the thing is, I found that I was just a little shy of being smart, so I gave up the chemistry major.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And so, and you've stuck with the theater major.
I've stuck with theater, yeah.
Awesome.
I think it's because it's the only skill I can apply.
You have to hone in your skills, though, man. That's what college is all about.
I can pretend to be different people if you pay me.
That works. So, similar to a theater production, coming up as well, you're also in a campus stage show called Blind Baby. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that is?
Well, Blind Baby is this sort of strange tradition of the theater students where we create a night of just sheer chaos. It's another really funny production to be a part of. It's one of those things where absolutely anyone can do it. Anyone can do theater. You don't have to be a theater major to be in the productions, as you've proven. But this is one of those things where if you maybe aren't ready to jump into a fully fledged production at BV, Blind Baby would be something to do. And that is really, really close after the Noise is Off production.
Very true, very true. So, Chance, what we're going to do is, we've been talking a little bit about Noise is Off, but I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to get our noises on with our latest game, Sweet Sounds.
Okay.
So, do you want to give it a chance, Chance? See what I'm just full of them tonight, Chance. I'm full of them.
I don't think I like that.
Okay, you want to give this game a try then? Here's that.
Sure.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
Okay, so what I have here, Chance, I also have this here. Here we go. I have all my materials now. So I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
Don't put it on yet. But what we're going to do is, so I have these candies for you right here.
Oh, wow.
So what we're going to do.
Do I eat them?
No.
Oh.
No. Unfortunately, no. That's the perks of being the host of the show. I get to eat the candy, and what you're going to do is you're going to put the blindfold on, and you're going to have to figure out what candy I'm eating based on the sound, hence noises on.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And if I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you some hints if you're struggling. I feel like a few of these you might be able to figure out. But if you are struggling, I will give you some hints. So no need to worry about that.
Okay.
So I'll have you put the blindfold on.
Okay. You want me to put it on now?
Yes, put it on. Yep.
I have one question.
Okay. I hopefully have one answer.
How close are you going to be to my ears?
I'll be here. I'll be here-ish. But
see, I don't know if I have good enough hearing.
Okay. Well, I'll eat loudly. Does that help? Okay. Yes, I'll eat loudly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I can't tie it. I'll just hold it.
Okay. He'll hold it. Okay. So you ready for the first one, Chance?
Let me get my ear ready.
His ears ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready. Oh, that's got to be the M&Ms.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good job. And this is the problem here now. I put all these in my mouth, so we're going to have to progress through. Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
I suppose.
Okay. Here we go. Oh boy, this is making a mess. There's caramel involved, if that helps you.
Oh, it's got to be Twix then.
Very good. Okay. Here's the next one.
Okay.
There's some different packaging in this one. It's not just one package.
What?
There's package with inside the package.
Package within inside? Mm-hmm. Oh,
You can use your olfactory senses for this one. This one might help.
Oh, that's clearly Reese's.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to use.
No, I'll let you use that one. That was pretty tough. That one's pretty quiet packaging.
Yeah.
That was a good one as an only child to sneak
It's a
candy
quiet
with.
candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the perfect candy to sneak with a very in-tune mother, the Reese's Cups.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
I suppose. You know, is that some sort of Kit Kat?
You're close.
Oh, I'm close.
What noise is it making?
It's somewhat of a crunch.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. You just said it.
Oh, crunch.
There you go.
Okay. Well,
All right, you ready for the last one?
I'll just continue to facepalm. Yeah.
Okay. I think we all are at this point. Are you ready for the last one?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. Oh, that's not nearly as good as the commercials.
Wait, is that the Kit Kat?
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna be sugared up tonight, Chance. Holy cow.
Jeez.
I know. I went to town. Okay. Well, I don't know about you. I think I probably had the better time out of the two of us because I actually got to eat the candy. But I had a great time playing the game, and I hope you did too. I don't think I've ever eaten that much candy. Yikes. But I guess you haven't seen me at Halloween, though, either. All right. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have David Walker here. So see you after the commercial break. And we're back. Our next guest is a theater professor here at BV. Let's hear it for David Walker. Hey, how are you? I am doing well. Good to have you on.
Thank you.
So, you become part of the couch.
That's right.
That's how we get you on.
That way you can't get up and run away.
Exactly. No matter how bad the interview goes, you're here.
Right, you're here.
I have to say, I was tempted.
Just kind of, you have to roll off into the floor.
So it sounds like both of you guys know what you're talking about when it comes to theater. And I'm going to ask you some questions to kind of get more into that. But what was the process of getting the rights to the script like this?
It's pretty easy, actually. Depending upon how long the script has been out, you can generally grab a hold of it unless there's a national touring company that's going to be coming close. So most of the time we picked shows that we don't have to compete with, but Bethany's got a couple in her sleeve that she really wants to do, so that's the fun part. But no, we didn't have very much problem finding this one.
So I know that there's multiple versions of this play. How did you settle on a particular version of the script?
The Noises Off has a very interesting back history. It was written in the 90s about the 80s, which was kind of an interesting kind of a twist. But there was the original script, which was written by Michael Frayn, for Lynn Redgrave's sister. And it was basically what could happen if everything went wrong, period. And that became Noises Off. And it opened with fabulous notoriety in the 90s, and then it came back in the early 2000s, and they reworked it.
Okay.
And when they reworked it, they changed a lot of the nuances to it that I actually think made it funnier.
Okay.
But they kind of started telegraphing the jokes, and they changed some of the language and things like that. And so when we started looking at it, it was like, I just did not like the new version. So don't tell anybody, but we're actually going back to the old version and doing it.
Okay.
But I heard you backstage as you were talking about it. I could probably tell you just a little bit more.
Okay, so
since I swore them to secrecy.
Okay.
But hey, I didn't swear myself.
Okay.
But no, the set, you see the show from different angles. I'll say that for it. And this is the largest set that I have ever built on the stage in Anderson.
Okay.
And right now it weighs about 4 tons.
Wow.
So it's a big monster, and it's still got pieces of it that I've got to finish out. But I've got another week before I have to be there.
There's plenty of time.
That's right.
So what inspired you in directing and shaping this play then?
I am I'm actually a film person in college. Was my area was film history and such, and the guy that I worked with was very big into the silence.
Okay.
And one of the things that the silence and theater have in common is the farce. Okay. And so slapstick comedy is part of that farce. Think of Marcho, the Marx Brothers. Think of the Keystone Cops, Chaplin, Keaton, Lloyd, all of those different comic people. They did farce. You'd come out one door as the other door closed, and you have that. This set has 9 openings on it.
Wow.
It's crazy. And so I always loved that. And this particular show, there's only like 2 or 3 shows that really do that style of farce justice, and Noises Off is one of them. And so we work really, really hard, and we continue to work hard on making that timing, so that, because timing is everything.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's a big challenge.
Awesome.
So it's coming together well, though. So
you're the director, like we've been talking about, the tech director and the set designer all at once. What is that like?
It's 16-hour days is what it's like. It's fun, and it's challenging at the same time, because I have to wear one hat to build it, and at the same time I have to think about how am I going to use what I build to be able to facilitate that. And typically when I'm working with another director or designer, those things get talked out, and so you have a chance to kind of work things out before you go to building it. Me, I just get a wild hair in my head, and I go off and do it, and then I look at it and go, why did I decide to do it that way? And so you have to take a step back and configure it a little differently or what have you.
Yeah.
But this one, you basically have to do it a certain way, because if you don't, you'll either drive your cast crazy or the thing will explode. So
we don't want either one.
Either one of
things,
those would not be a good outcome.
Not good. So when can students and community members expect to see the play, and what are the show times for it?
We open the 26th, and we run the 26th, 27th, and 28th. That's the same weekend as Scholars Day and Scholarship Banquet, so it's right there. So families can come right from the banquet to the show that Saturday night.
Okay.
So Thursday through Saturday, and then we take it apart, which should take at least a week and a half. Wow. No, I'm not. We're trying to do it in one night, but it's a big set, so it will take a while to come down. But if anybody wants to come and help us,
That'd be great.
we'll take as much help as we can get Saturday night. But
awesome.
No, the 26th through the 28th. Also, I would say that we're also working with Storm Lake High School, who also has a show going up that same weekend, and so we're working in concert with them.
Okay.
So if you come to see our show on, let's say, Thursday night, and take the ticket stub with you, they will let you in for $3 off on theirs. Awesome. And they're doing another comedy, so you get 2 comedies that weekend, and it's good for us and it's good for them, and vice versa.
That's awesome. A lot of laughs in one weekend.
That's
can't beat always
that.
A good thing. So you guys sound like you are well on your way with having a great production for Noises Off, but I think it'd be fun to actually see you guys try something a little bit different. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little improv segment we like to call Puppet Improv. Yeah. So here how this is going to work. I'm going to pick a scenario. I have a bowl that is conveniently placed behind my desk. I have a scenario here, and you two are going to have to improv. So
Do we get to play with the puppets?
yes, yep.
Or is somebody else going to do
Nope,
that?
you get to
Okay.
choose which puppet you want to use based on the scenario that I'm going to pick. And let's
be
see
bad.
here. I got this one here.
I didn't sign up for this.
First people in space. That's your scenario. And so you guys can head on over there. You can plan. You can pick out which puppets you're going to use. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to plan. So, Chance, hurry up.
Jeez.
And
This is another puppet?
so I'm
whole
intrigued
puppet.
because I've worked with Chance a little bit in theater, and I've worked with David on building sets. So I'll be interested to see what they both come up with. They're ready. Look at
First
this.
people in space.
First people in space.
All right.
I feel
So
like
the first scene, you guys are going to have about a minute to improv this first one, and then I'm going to pull another one. Chance, you're mutilating the puppet.
I'm
What's
sorry. I
going
don't.
on?
Okay.
So you're going to have a minute to do the first people in space. I'm going to pull out the next scene. You'll do that one, and we'll go from there, okay? Does that sound good?
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
No.
Well, Chance, you're ready. Here we go. The first people in space.
I don't believe there's people in space. There can't be people in space.
He's using telekinesis when he says this. Son, there's people in space. They're out.
I
among
heard
the
that was
stars.
all on a soundstage out in Arizona somewhere.
Son, I'm an alien.
That's what the deal was. Okay. Just. Where's Mom, by the way?
She went out for a pack of smokes.
10 years ago?
Yes.
That would have to be because of you, not me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if there's nobody in space, then where's all those people going that we shoot up in the air?
You've lost me.
Okay. I'll pull you out of that one here. We're going to move on to our
Thank
next
you.
scene. Good job, guys.
Go ahead.
Our next scene here, hiring a private detective.
Okay.
I myself have never had to do this, but I'll be interested to see how they go about
My hands are
hiring a private detective.
My hands are like too big for the
little.
for all of it. Hold on.
Actually, we built these a long time ago.
Yeah, dude.
All right, are you guys ready?
Okay, one more time.
We are hiring a private detective.
Okay.
Is what we're doing in this scene.
I got the cash.
Cash what?
Cash money, homie.
For what?
For the private detective, the investigation.
Oh, yeah, that investigation. I should probably hide the microphone then, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hide it back here, and when the guy comes up, I don't know anything, but I'll just stand over here and record.
I feel like I should investigate that arm doing that thing.
Don't eat the microphone.
I
They're
thought
not.
it was a snow cone.
Sorry about that. So why are we hiring a private detective, by the way?
Because Mom's gone.
I forgot. Okay, I'm back with you now. Are we in the witness protection program?
Wow.
I didn't think of that.
I can't remember, because I can't remember what we had for breakfast. So I mean, it's kind of bad that way.
Yeah, I think that's your brain leaking out of your skull.
I thought that was hair.
Well, that's why I wear a protective helmet.
Okay, good enough. So how expensive is this guy?
I robbed a bank. To pay for it.
So
He's not investigating me because of the bank.
I just incriminated my son with the microphone. Never mind.
And scene. Good job, guys. We got one more. We got a couple more. This one is helping a friend deal with amnesia. That ties in well to what you guys were just talking about, the brain leaking out. Helping a friend deal with amnesia. That is your next scene.
All right, fantastic. Who are you?
I was just here 5 minutes ago. I am the anchor here. You are the stagehand.
This is great. Yeah, this is cool. Who are you?
I am the anchor. You are the stagehand.
Who?
I am. Oh, what the hell? Can I say that on TV?
Yes?
All right, end scene. Good job, guys. That is fantastic job. You guys did better at that than I would, so kudos to you. Okay, everybody, I think that's all the time we have tonight. Thanks to David and Chance for stopping by tonight. Great job with the puppets. And also remember to check out Chance and David Walker at Noises Off, April 26th through the 28th in Anderson Auditorium, and keep an eye out for BVU's future theater productions. Okay, catch you later, Beaver Nation.